Okay, here's a challenge. Exactly how many birds can I find in 1.5 hours walking from one end of Bishan-Ang Park all the way to the other end? Well, let's find out about that in our little red jungle. Wow, look, down here so many plants and animals. Hey, hello. So, an animal that I know Singaporeans confirm love are birds, right? And seeing that my top videos are my Longkang videos, I am here today at Singapore's most atas Longkang, Bishan-Ang Park. Okay, so this river over here used to be your typical concrete drainage canal, right? Your Longkang, right? But it has since been deconcretized since 2012, and its main aim is to basically be more natural and for us to be closer to nature. And the government has actually spent almost like $77 million just, to make this revamp. And ever since then, right, the river has slowly gotten more and more wild and beaming with life, right? Like, let me show you some before and after photos over here. And so here I am today with a fun challenge that maybe yours can try out yourself, right? Which is exactly how many birds can I find in 1.5 hours from one end of this river all the way to the other end? Exciting, right? Well, the only way to find the answer out is to start walking. So if you are ready, set your timer and let's go. Okay, so I'm starting at the end that's closer to Bishan MRT, and I literally just started, and I don't know if you can see over there, but there is an egret. So I mean, yeah, I was expecting a lot of water birds because it's a Longkang, right? And but this one literally is just 1 minute in already and we got our first bird. So I think many of you have actually seen this bird around before, right? It's pretty common even in our concrete Longkangs. And egrets, right, they are actually basically a kind of heron. Yeah, so herons are like the bigger group, right? Then egrets are like a smaller subset, right? And egrets are usually the one that's completely white with your black legs, right? So that kind of heron is an egret. And okay, something fun, I think I just spotted another kind of heron. There is a striated heron just right there. Let me zoom in. I don't know if, can you see it? Another heron, that's so cool. How many herons can I find today? Oh, it's a hen and a water hen. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that, but that is a familiar sound. Because it's the common flameback, right, which we had an episode on before. And look, it's a male and female pair, right? Red head is male and black head is female. Awesome. I don't know if you can see also, but look, 3 in 1 some more. Right, you got your miners and your pigeons and even more damn chickens. Okay, so one thing that I really love about this atas Longkang, right, is that they have paths that allow people to go down. I see if you can change the setting, right? Can you see over there? And yeah, I think it's like so awesome because you get to go up close to all these little fishies and see them up close. And I don't know, I think it's a really visceral and real experience to bring kids over, or even just for adults, right, to have this experience and to really appreciate nature. So there's a small walkway and this fella is just here. And this is the grey heron, right? We're so close to it and it is so chill. And let me adjust this, there's also one more behind me. Can you see it? It's over there. Oh, it's moving away. Okay, so we have featured this beautiful bird before, but even in the first Longkang video, right, I was never this close to it before. And now we get to do it because we get to go down and be beside it. But yeah, again, so they are a type of heron, obviously in their name, and they are huge and clearly look at those long legs, right? All herons have long legs so that they can wade through water to hunt for fish. So awesome. Another birdie up in the tree. And this one is your BlackNitOro, right? It's a pretty common bird in Singapore also, and we see them a lot in our parks. And yeah, they've got this whole range of calls, and they are quite noisy birds. So yeah, let's continue walking. Okay, I also found this feather. I think it's from someone's pet parrot, but does this count? There is also this brown shrike and yellow-painted bubbles, and of course more minors in front of it. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, right, but at first I thought those are like sunbirds or what, because you know they're very small and very fast, very hard to see. But okay, now that I've zoomed in with my lens, right, these cutie pies are common ioras. Hey, we also have Oriental Magpie-Robins. So cute, right? And this one you do see quite often. But okay, it's actually quite funny because these birds, they are not actually magpies and they're not actually robins, right? They're named Magpie-Robin because they do act like and they do look a bit like, you know, either the magpie or the robin, and hence the name Magpie-Robin. Okay, so I'm nearing the end of the first half of the river, and I think there is like a, I think it's a pond heron. So in Singapore, we do have 3 different species of pond herons. But you know, usually you are only able to differentiate between the 3 of them during their breeding period, which is around April or May, when they will actually molt into their very fancy colours, right? But like every other month other than that, right, they are indistinguishable from one another, right? They all look like this. But to be honest, I don't see them as often as the other herons, so I think this is just so awesome, damn cool. Okay, time to cross the road to the other end of the Longkang. Wow, okay, so I don't know if it's luck or what, but literally I just crossed the road. Like you see the roads over there, I just crossed. And then there are so many herons because you look what's over there. Purple heron. Okay, so now I'm making this voice over, so Shawn, please remember to do this. Please edit all the herons you saw today, put them side by side, so that we can all see how many species we have in Singapore, and it's so cool because we can just find them all in one Longkang, Bishan-Ang Park, and like you see, so many herons just today. Okay, wait, stop. Literally just... Wait, there's some movement in the water. Wait, let me show you. And I think that's a common kingfisher hunting. Okay, so to be honest, it's actually already slightly past 1 hour in already, but I really want to see it hunting. I really want to catch it in video. So I am just going to camp here for a little bit. I hope that won't get past my 1.5 hours mark. But let's try. Okay, so thankfully there's like a bench over here. So I'm just going to leave my camera running over there. And just wait. Oh, it jumped. Okay, let me just check if it's in the shot. So I am at the other end of Bishan-Ang Park already, the other end of the river. And to be honest, I think I camped a little bit too long for the kingfisher. Very hard for me to show you, but basically I saw it dive into the water a few times, but a lot of it wasn't in frame. So I ended up camping for more than half an hour, and looking at the time now, it's way past the 1.5 hours mark. It's actually close to 2 hours. But yeah, as I was walking to the end over here, I did see a lot of other birds. Okay, like this white-throated kingfisher over here. And also this fella. Oh, he just caught a worm. Wow, if you still can drink water. Okay, but for the sake of the challenge, I think those 2 birds have to be disqualified. So if I'm doing the math right, today, in 1.5 hours, I found
16
birds. automated voice. And yeah, I think this is already a very long video, so I'm gonna wrap it all up by asking you to try out this challenge, right? Come by to Bishan-Ang Park, walk from one end to the other end, and count and see how many birds you can find, while walking through the whole length of the river. I don't know whether you'll be as lucky as me, or maybe you very suay only can see my nas lah, but you won't know until you try it out. But as you all do that, remember, please respect nature, right? I know you all can go down to the river and be close to the animals, but don't come and chase these birds or scare these birds or actually any of the animals here for that matter, right? And also, I don't know if you already know this, but a lot of birds, for example, like the Oriental Magpie-Robin that I showed you, they are still being poached in our parks in Singapore till today. And so yeah, the reason why I'm sharing with you all of these things, right, is that I want you all, as you are doing the challenge, to please keep your lookout for, such things happening. But yes, like I said, it's time for me to wrap this video up. So, before we go, I would like to give a big shout out to our patrons. Mr. Chu, Spot Mesh, no, England, HR Queen, Limperts, Muffin, Jets, Pingu, Master, Jablock, Tango, Armadillo, Nico, Sama, Uncle Sam, Amelia, Fauzi, Relenor, Crooked Spider, Low Eli, Big Two Circles, Amy, Quack, Mama and Momo, Pixel, Ama, and Shelby. Thank you so much for supporting this channel directly, and if you would like to do the same, you can find the link to my Patreon down in the description below. Do also follow me on all my other social media platforms and subscribe to watch more videos of our local ecology. Thanks again for watching, and remember, like I just said, keep your eyes peeled because it is a longkang down here. Okay, bye bye. Look for birds. Bye bye.